what I've done, I've made it an open meeting.
Okay.
And I've been having people stand up, introduce themselves, because we have a lot of first-time people here
Sure.
tonight, and they are telling us about their concerns and why we're in Woodhaven. It's just sort of like a swap meet of information. So, thank you.
One more other question,
Okay, Sal.
and then I'll go sit down.
Okay, it works for me.
I promise. On Jamaica Avenue, of course, I've been driving for many years. Why do people persist on making a turn directly on Jamaica Avenue, right in the middle of that intersection?
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
It's a U-turn, yes.
U-turn.
That is a relatively new phenomenon. I know when I was growing up, if you did that, you were actually frowned on by your neighbors. But apparently nowadays, it's a common practice. I just walked from Woodhaven Boulevard and Jamaica Avenue, and two turns are made like that. And this is in the middle of rush hour. So I don't understand it. Unfortunately, if there are not police there, there's not much that we could do. I mean, you could say something to someone, but I don't know that it's going to register.
This is my own.
Sure, let's share.
I think there should be some cameras put on Jamaica Avenue.
Somewhat.
To begin with. Some cameras put on Jamaica Avenue. For these people, like past lights, okay? And people crossing a double line, which is against the law to begin with, start taking them. Somebody's going to get hurt, somebody can get hit by a car too.
What are you talking about, the U-turns?
Yeah.
No, I meant the U-turns, in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
In the middle of the street, where the double lines are.
Double line, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
they want to go to Scaturro, they're on the other side of the train weed. They'll go right in the middle and see a pocket space, they'll do it.
You know,
I've seen it done.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I've seen it done many a time, which in my yard, it's against the law.
Yeah.
I mean, when I owned my own car, and many years ago, when you did something like that and there was a police officer in the area, you would get a ticket.
I remember those days too.
Many years ago. But I think they should bring them back.
They should bring them
you know
back.
something,
Yeah.
Sal, we have the police here. Normally, we have the 102 precinct here at our meetings. And I think that would be an excellent point to bring up to them, because they always want to know just that I'm telling you their own information, and for
I
people
mean, they did
that
it on Causeway Boulevard.
Yes.
They put cameras up,
But
put it on Jamaica Avenue.
But what I'm saying to you, Sal, is that for the people that don't know, that are here for the first time, we do have the cop on the beat from the 102 precinct come to every meeting. We also sometimes have the precinct captain McAvoy come to meetings. What we'd like you to do, anybody in the audience is free to speak with them, but not to interrupt the flow of the meeting. If you take them outside, and you could have maybe a problem with a barking dog, with a neighbor, whatever the problem is. So we encourage you, right, Vince?
Yeah.
I'm speaking to my president. What we encourage you to do is to take them outside, because you don't know who is here
Oh,
at
yeah,
this
absolutely,
meeting. So,
absolutely.
and that would be a good point
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
bring up to him.
Okay, I think today would be the wrong day. Because
It
there's
is.
not many-
This is like
Probably
sort of,
nobody here
this
anyway.
is free day. We're here.
We'll see, because what may happen is we may see some people flow in once the
meeting is
meeting
over.
with Wiener and the
Right.
Diablo are
You know
over,
what?
including the police, because I'm sure that there's some sort of detail there
Right.
too.
The people that are driving, they know what I mean.
But
Yeah.
one thing to keep in mind is that where we think that there may be an unaddressed issue, one of the things we always talk about as the warm weather comes is the noise situation with radios playing. And we constantly complain, and we know now from attending these meetings that there's a special noise car that goes out and is out from 6 p.m. to from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. And we find out that in the course of a month, the 102nd Precinct gives out something like 100 tickets for noise, which we would never have thought happened considering how much noise we do.
I noticed one thing, it's these cars that are crossing, like what I just mentioned, it's still continuing, but not as much as it was before.
Oh, yeah.
It's still continuing.
And it's
Okay.
good, it's good, Sal. Thank you.
Thank you.
And for those of you.
I'll be here.
For those of
I'll
you
be
who
back.
don't know who Sal Gelando is, I will tell you when I first joined the board, Sal's brother Barney, who has since passed away, was a member of the board, and I believe he was a past president.
He was.
And
Yes.
2 years.
Excuse me, I was going to go in the back.
And he was a wonderful, wonderful person, and thank you, Sal, for coming to our meeting. Okay, who's next? Who's next?
Okay, if I could just say one thing now that I'm here, I want to apologize to everyone for being late. The MTA, where's Steve?
He's outside.
The MTA was early tonight, and I missed my bus by a few minutes. But I'd also like to thank everyone. I see a bunch of new faces here. I'd like to thank everyone for showing up.
Exactly.
And I want to bring attention to our friend, Ed Wendell of ProjectWoodhaven.com. He's got a great site. If no one's checked it out yet, please do. You know, Ed, I think there's a way to contact you if you have any good. If we have.
Yeah, I've got my card here. Everyone can
Okay, good. If we have any good ideas for you, we'll definitely do that.
What's the
Ed
name
came
of it?
last time and did the
Sorry?
presentation.
Site name.
Project Woodhaven.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yes.
Ed actually, he did a presentation last, looks like the folks from the
Yeah, we're
Adamo
coming
Arena meeting
in,
are starting to come
coming
in. He did a presentation last time, and he actually put some of the film of the meeting on the website, and it was very informative. We had really good turnout, and we had some good stuff talked about. So again, I apologize, and thank you, Ed, for coming. And